Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer, welcome back to Train Sim World, and welcome back to the West Somerset Railway DLC. So we were doing the Minehead Shunter last episode. We did part 1 of 2, right? It was supposed to be 45 minutes. We were already at about 35 minutes. Looked like we weren't going to be done for an hour. So I started the scenario back up again from where we left off, and there was really not a whole lot to it. We just drove from where we were back to Minehead. It wasn't super exciting. So I figured we'd just hop into the next scenario. And I believe that is Minehead Shunter Part 2. Part 2 in the DLC, not in our world. Right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. There we go. Welcome back to Minehead. Use the coaches previously collected to form up a passenger service in the station before completing this duty by attaching the nearby Class 47. Fantastic. Now, is that this one, or are we getting back in the 09? Nope, we're getting in this one. Right. Climb up the steps. Close the door. Sit in the driver's seat. Switch on the headlights and taillights. Taillights on. Taillights on. Set up the train. Set the master key switch. Set the master key to the on position. Set the reverser to reverse position. Set the brakes to release and sound the horn twice. Right? Set this to reverse. Right? Set the brake. Release the brake. Right. Release. Right. Sound the horn twice. All right. All right. Set the throttle to the on position. All right. Let's find out where we're going here. We're going 476 yards. No. Control 1. There we go. So we'll turn that. Frame rate. What are you doing? All right. Everything's cool now. Is everything cool now? Everything is cool. Okay. So I turned off the marker. I got a tip from a viewer. Control 1 is how you turn off that external marker very quickly, and it's fantastic. I like the Control 1 more than going into the settings. The reason is we can turn it off. Like right now, we can turn it off and we can have that good immersion. But if we have a question, if we need to check anything, if we're worrying about overrunning something, we can just throw it right back on. So let's pick up the pace a little bit here. And as far as scenarios, I mean, I guess these scenarios take a little bit of work on the part of the developer. But I think sometimes I wouldn't mind seeing Train Sim World just all scenarios. You know, I like the services and I like the sort of open world kind of freeform aspect of it. But I also really like having a little direction, almost. And that sounds kind of silly, but I feel like when, at least in Train Sim World, I feel like when a sim is too open-ended, it's like, all right, what's my goal here? What am I trying to do? What do I want to do? And we've got, now, peep this. We've got a red light in 100 yards, and we want to stop at location 142 yards. This is when I kind of want to turn my thing back on here. Need to learn to read better. Our red signal isn't for almost 500 yards. It's 25 miles per hour that happens in 50 yards. So we're okay. I'm going to learn to read. Right, so almost. Come on. Right. 550 yards, stop at location, Minehead down shunt. So that is behind us. So let's get turned around here. And I'm guessing we want our reverser to forward. So let's do a little, let's confirm. Switches are switched. Huh. Okay. It's curious. I don't see a switch right here. Okay. So, release the brakes. This is curious. I don't see a switch right here. There has to be one, does there not? I mean, I guess there doesn't have to be. Okay. Turn that off. Oh, there's that frame rate dropping off again. What is that about? I mean, oh, you know what it is? It's shadow play. Same thing it does in ETS. Oh, that's a shame. Folks, I'm so sorry. I'm continuing to effort a solution to that, and I mean, I know it's shadow play, and unfortunately, I haven't been able to find, as much as I hate those lag spikes, I haven't been able to find anything better than shadow play for overall quality of capture and file size and everything else. OBS got really problematic for me. I was using it for a while. It was working okay. And then I feel like we just went off the rails somewhere. I don't know if it was an update. I don't know what happened, but I feel like I never got my settings back. Even though I tried deleting settings, I tried using the wizard, I uninstalled and reinstalled it multiple times. I did everything that I could think of to try to get OBS working again, and I just never got it working again like it was for me initially. And I've tried everything else. I've tried free apps, I've tried pay apps, I've tried Bandicam, I've tried Action. It's just, Shadowplay is the best one, but it does cause those lag spikes. So I'll keep working on it, and I'll figure it out. And in the meantime, like I said, I do apologize. Right. So, are we stopping on the other side of the switch? I guess we have to. I mean, there's no point stopping here. We need to stop on the other side of the switch if we're going to get anything done. Okay. And I'll try really hard not to hit this bumper. Oh, that's a terrible time to do that. There we go. Right. Remember, check and set any point work required to navigate the yard. Thank you for reminding me. So I'm guessing we're going here, so we need to flip that one. We need to flip that one. All right. So then reverser to reverse, brakes off. Slow down just a little bit. Now, riddle me this. Does it want me to hook up? Because it's having me stop a little bit short. Is it not? Yeah, we're not going to. That's more than 12 yards, or 12 feet, 4 yards. Right. Now what? Use caution on the turntable, as there isn't much room to play with. Alright, well, first off, awesome that the turntable is active. I wasn't sure if it was or not. Alright. So now we're going back onto the turntable. So, forward, brakes off. Interesting. Sorry, I get quiet when I'm concentrating. You know me. Oh, that's awfully small. Really? They want us to fit this whole locomotive on here? I don't know. I feel like that the ends of it are going to be hanging over. Maybe not. Ooh, that is tight. Okay, disembark. Exit the cab and walk to the turntable controls. We can do that. I don't know where they are. Where are they? Says we're getting closer. No, we were. Moment. Aha. We were not. So, unlock turntable. Is it here? Unlocked. Rotate the turntable to turn the loco around. Oh, that's turning pretty fast. Moment. Right. So this is back where we came from, is it not? Yeah, it is. Right. All right. We'll go back this way. I wanted to slow it down or stop it because it seems like it's turning pretty quick right now. It seems like a lot of rotation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rotates. But, oh, look at that. Right in there, and it stops all by itself. Lock it. Okay. This locomotive can stay here for now while the Class 09 is used to shunt the coaches that came from Washford. Okay. Walk over to the Class 09. You got it. I don't know. Is this interesting to you at all? I mean, in a way, to me, this is a lot more interesting than just driving and watching the scenery go by. But at the same time, I mean, it's fun for me, but I don't know if you're into it or if it's a little tedious. And also, while I'm here, before I forget, I do want to see if there's a diesel tank that we can fill on this thing. Anything? 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 I'll hop in on the other side. Just curious if there's diesels. There we go. Anything? You seeing any diesel? No diesel. Right. Door. Steps. Right. Set the marker light main switch to on. Right. And then, oh yeah, this. One, two. Three. Oh, game. I had it. I saw it. Oh, there it was. Right. Climb up the ladder. Close the door. Sit in the driver's seat. You got it. Oh, wait. What's this now? Do you want to leave service and take control of service instead? I'm not. I'm just hitting E. I'll say yes. Set up the train. Set the reverser to forward. Release the brakes. And sound the horn twice. Where are we going? Set the throttle to notch 1 position. Where are we going? Right. 560 yards. Okay. And I think feels like about a half an hour right now. I don't have a clock on, but I'm feeling like we're at about half an hour right now. So it's always tricky because I don't know. I never know when to stop. Right? Like I don't want to stop a few minutes before the service would be done, the scenario would be done, but I also don't want to just let it roll and roll and roll like that one the other day that was an hour and 40 minutes. Well, we'll figure something out. So now what happens when we get up here? Are we going to leave these cars here, get rid of the 09, and then come back and pick them up with the other locomotive? Guess we'll find out in a minute. Right. So, flip a switch. Alright, see it did it again. There's no... We came through a switch, but now it's not showing it. Not a big deal. I just want to make sure we don't miss one. Reverse. Brakes off. Brakes off. Here we go. Flag spike. All right. You know, every time it does that, I try to do just kind of a quick inventory of what's happening in the game and just what could possibly be causing that. and unfortunately I cannot come up with anything. If I could, believe me, I would make that stop. It really, really bothers me. It's kind of embarrassing too. You know, it's like having a car that stalls every time you pull up in front of the restaurant. Right, so we'll get this, turn that off. Get a little bit more immersion. And then I'm really curious what happens next. Like, I guess I have a feeling we're going to disconnect these, right? And then hop in the other locomotive, drive down, and hook it to the other end of these coaches. I think. We'll see. Find out in a minute. Find out together. So close. Right. Uncoupled vehicles is indicated. All right. Okay. So brakes are on. Let's hop back in here. We're going to stand up. We're going to hop out. Click to uncouple. Right. Stop at location. And I'm guessing that means stop the location at the train, not just walk up there. Right. So, sit in the driver's seat. So the brakes, not the brakes, the reverser is already pointed in the right direction. So Hmm, 9 yards. Did I go too far? Sure did. Okay, so brakes off. And we'll go back this way a little bit. I was just trying to go to the end of the line, man. You know me. We get it? We got it. Right. Oh, game. Okay. So we're going to go here. So that is set. That is set. We need to flip that one. And that one. Right. Back in here. Brakes off. Here we go. Now, here's the next question. I think we're just getting ready to park this thing because there's no, right? The only switches that we're pulling forward of are switches that will let us put this thing like back toward the shed over there, not anything to do with those carriages. Okay. Oh, too far again. Damn it. Right. Now what happens? Oh, really, game? There we go. Couple to formation as indicated. Wow, okay. I don't know how much longer I want to let this roll before we call it good. So, what are we coupling to? So, this one, that one, and that one. And we're already going the right way because we had to back up. Is this not the one, or do I have to get out and do it manually? I think might need to hop out. Right. Game. What you doing? I feel like we... Right. It's marker lights. Well, this is just silly. We're kind of wasting time here. Couple to formation as indicated. Climb up ladder. Did we not do that? Did we hit it too hard? Did we not hit it hard enough? Let's take the brakes off, and I guess we'll give it another tap. Oh dear. Well, I guess we tapped it a little too hard. Folks, thanks for stopping back to check out the Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Train Sim World, TSW, and this is the West Somerset Railway DLC. I'll try to finish that one off camera. I'll let you know how it goes, and we'll see you next time. Take care now.